There's one. Taxi!
I'm Leona,
I'm Jimmy.
and we're going to have a takeaway in a taxi.
Away we go.
Pie mash originated in the 19th century in East and South London by the docks. It consists of a meat pie, mashed potato, a green gravy called liquor. You put chilli vinegar on or non-brew vinegar, salt or pepper. You can also get a bowl of jellied eels and a bowl of hot eels and liquor. This is pie mash. So Jimmy, tell me,
Yes.
you're a South London boy, born and bred,
Yep.
and you support Arsenal.
Yes.
I would have thought you would be Millwall. What happened there?
Family were always Arsenal, old granddad and things like that. So it's like anything. If you're, the generation thing, you know what I mean? I never understand when you get a father turns up and he says, oh, one supports Tottenham, one supports Chelsea, and you think, well, wait a minute, where was your guidance here? You know what I mean? How did that? You know what I mean? Where did you go wrong? You know what I mean? It's one just decides he wants to support. You know what I mean? When you're growing up, you take your kids, bang, that's it. You know?
Yeah, it's always the father, isn't it? That sort of
Yeah,
turns the
yeah,
kids into
exactly.
the-
Yeah. Nothing's usually the other way around much. You know?
So-
So these days probably is a bit more different. You know what I mean? You know, you go to games. There's a lot of women at games now. you
Yeah,
know, it's
yeah,
completely different,
absolutely.
really.
Yeah, my mum was the one that influenced us,
Yeah,
football-wise. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I mean,
So tell me, you're an actor,
yeah, we'll do a bit of acting. Yeah.
and I'd like to know where it all started.
It started really doing impressions, really, when I was at school. You know what I mean? Most times when you listen to everyone seems to do it from school age, really. You know what I mean? You don't just decide when you're like 20, 30, shall I try doing it? The impressions are kind of just there, you know, you just do them. When I first started, I think I was doing people like Alf Garnett and things like that, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I was only a kid doing it, but then it's still in you, kind of thing, you know what I mean? So, and then,
So as you grew up, I heard you was on quite a few TV shows. You worked with
what
Chaz
I'd done,
and
we moved out, we moved away a bit, and then came back to London. So in '86 was when I was really kind of got going a bit. You know what I mean? I won a competition down Old Kent Road, down a place called the Frog and Nightgown.
Oh right, yeah, I've heard that very
then-
famous place.
Yeah, that was a big famous pub, and then after that there was a competition down Canby Island, and I won Young Entertainer of the Year down there. And so '86 was a big year, and then Sky TV was only just really starting up then. Not many people even had Sky, and they had a competition called Sky Search, and then so I applied for that and was on that. And on that was Keith Chegwin was the host,
Oh, okay.
and you had two judges, which was Gary Crowley and
I love Gary Cowley.
and what was her name? I forgot her name now. Who I was talking about earlier.
Susie Quattro.
Susie Quattro.
Yeah, I remember
Susie
you
Quattro,
saying to me
yeah.
about Susie Quattro.
Yeah, and the funny thing was, they didn't bother doing no editing on. I think, you know what I mean. You basically went on. You couldn't swear, obviously, but there was no
That
kind
must
of
have been difficult for you.
No, yeah, yeah. When they say, that was as good as gold. When it was like, yeah. But then I was doing this joke, and so I was doing Mick Jagger.
Okay.
So now the joke is basically, so it's gone. I remember when I was in the 60s, and I was in Marianne Faithfull, and I said, "Come, Marianne, let's go down to public bars." So I was freaking out in the pool, having a great time, and all these kids started jumping all over me. And on the way home, I said, "Marianne, all them kids all recognised me." She said, "Wasn't that? They thought it was fake, it was rubber dengue." But that bit wasn't too bad, but it was the first bit. The first bit was basically is that basically I said, come on, Marianne, let's go down to public baths. So she crawled out from under a stone and finished the Mars bars. Because in the 60s, apparently, they got raided and she was supposed to have stuffed. The Mars bars was obviously full of drugs and she stuffed them.
Oh, wow. In an interesting place.
Yeah, but so...
Which we won't talk about
so a
in
lot of
public.
audience didn't get it. It wasn't like it was really bellied off then, but she did. Because she's part of that scene in terms of not that.
Oh yeah, Susie
but
Quattro's part of that music
she
scene.
knew the joke. She really got
wow.
the joke. Yeah, and she was like.
Did she put you through?
Yeah. She was good. Yeah, she was good as gold. Yeah. She was. And
So,
she you know.
I want to cut in there
go on,
because you was on Pot of Gold, wasn't you?
That was that one was 80. Yeah, that was quite a lot of difference between the two. I mean, that was 87. And the other one was in 95.
Oh, okay.
It's quite a few years later. But the Pot of Gold one was a bit more, as in Britain's Got Talent.
It was
ITV,
kind of on that level.
Yeah, the only thing difference was it was more prestige as well.
Because Pot of Gold brings me to my next question. Was someone who I absolutely loved was Boise.
Well, the thing with that was, when I got to do it, they said you got 30 seconds with 10 other people. If you get through, then you get 2.5 minutes to do others. Oh, in my mind, I was thinking, who should I do? Because I've got 30 seconds. Who can do 30 seconds? So basically, and Des O'Connor, he was the compere. And he'd just go like to everyone, bang, got 30 seconds, go. So when it was my one, so basically I'll do what I did then. Basically it was just like, so get a phone. So anyway,
can I just
cut
in there? Because my love of pie mash.
Oh right, yeah, the pie mash, yeah.
And being the thing that I'm actually.
We'll have some of these before we go.
I'm psychologically damaged from the fact that I can't even go near a jelly deal.
Lovely.
But how would Boise go with jelly deals? Do you think Boise, the Gooner, would like jelly deals?
Well,
I'm damaged by these things. My grandmother took me to Roman Road Market as a kid, and I remember my little face was in line with the chopping board, and she'd say, "Tub of jelly deals, mate." He'd pull out the eel, chop the head off, and the eel was still dancing and wriggling. And I would be traumatised.
Oh no.
So
I say you get these down your Gregory pack, you'll love these.
Oh, bless you.
Shall I do the joke though?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what happened. So basically, the difference was, it was like one of these press button jobs. So all the audience, they was going to decide who was going through.
Right.
Not the judges, not the two judges. The two judges was Sandra Dickinson and Barry Cryer, but everyone had their pads and so forth. So bang. So I've gone up. So I've gone like. So there's gone 30 seconds. Go. So I'm. Hello, Marlene. Right, sweetheart. Blinding. Right. Boise there. Dear boy, I do not believe you. 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning. What is your game? Listen, right, boys. Listen, right. Uncle Albert's down the market, right? Get Rodney to go down, see him, bring the gear round you, alright? Alright, Dale, but I don't say there's a definite deal on this escapade of yours. Albert, go down the market, see Rodney, take the gear round to Boise, alright? What have I got to go to? I was saying to you, I was on the Titanic. But I don't talk about it. And that was it, bang, it was like 30 seconds, you're done. You know what I mean? Off. And then you stood there with all the others. And then it was like, okay, votes for number one. It was like, and whatever, I can't remember, I was about 6 or 7 or whatever. And it was like, so bang, you got up there, and she's like, you're through, you're through. And then once I was on there, I was doing Jimmy Greaves, I was doing Peter Beardsley, Brian Clough, Harry Redknapp, obviously Arsene Wenger, And what was his name? The old England manager. Oh, I forgot his name now.
Venables? Not Venables.
No. Went to Palace.
Oh, Roy Hodgson.
Roy Hodgson. Yeah,
Yeah.
Roy Hodgson. Yeah,
Go
yeah.
on, do Roy.
Well, it was a commitment desire was very good. I felt they you know, the joke I used to do was I used to say that when I got sacked from England, it was, I do recall on the flight over to France, Jack Wilshere was on the plane and he started singing songs about Tottenham. He went along the lines of, what do you think of Tottenham? And all the other players shared out a rude word. I'm sure you know the word. But I took no notice of what Jack was saying, and I decided to play 5 Tottenham players against Iceland. We got beat 2-1. The players walked off the pitch. Jack looked at me and said, what do you think of Tottenham? I said, Jack, I know exactly where you're coming from now, mate. And that was it.
That's brilliant. But you're not just an impersonator, you're an actor, and you're a serious actor. You was recently at the most famous theatre in the UK, well, in the world actually, the Globe Theatre.
Yeah, done a
doing
bit of the Globe.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare, yeah.
And Shakespeare ain't no easy task.
Well, no. Where we got that was the drama company that I worked for. The director just basically come there one day and just said to like the manager of that, and just said, look, I'm looking for a backing choir for the Globe, and he said, anyone wants to do auditions for it, you know what I mean, come on this certain day. About 10 of us turned up, went through it all, and at the end of it, he pretty much said, I think he took all of us. He just went, yeah, yeah, great, you know. Yeah, and so we've done it was the Merry Wives of Windsor. Yeah, so we went in June. They said for 1 month, and then it turned into July. They said, oh, can you do July as well? And then we finished up with September. So we pretty much,
You've
yeah.
got pretty impressive CV.
It was good, yeah. It was. And the thing with it was, I mean, it's, you know, it's once you're on there, bang, serious. You go, yeah.
You're very interesting Londoner, Jimmy.
Yeah.
It's been really interesting interviewing.
I mean, and when we was doing the when I was doing the impressions, it was with like Chaz and Dave. Chaz and Dave were great. You know what I mean? Done a couple with them.
Yeah, you worked with Chaz and Dave, of course.
Chaz and Dave, you know. Mike Reid.
I love Mike Reid. My dad knew Mike Reid.
I'll tell you a funny story with Mike Reid, because it was just before he went on EastEnders, and what happened was, back in the day, someone, a bit like we've got the camera here, someone set up a tripod and started videoing it, and all of a sudden you think he's doing his joke, and he just went, whoa, 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 and he just walked past all the audience and went, oh, no, and everyone thought it was a joke he was doing, and he walked up to the person who had the camera and just went, no, and basically he went, that man don't know, and basically if there's going to be video, if there's going to be video being done, I'm doing it and I'm selling the tapes. You're not having videoing all of my acting in. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's what everyone was doing back then. It was just, you know what I mean? But you had to ask someone. You know what I mean? You know, even when I went places back then, people used to say it's being videoed. So if you want to buy a video at the end, you can. Yeah. But you know what I mean? You know, but yeah, this person just decided to set a tripod up and started videoing it, and he was like, "No way, I'm not having that." No way.
That is just crazy. Oh my god.
Brother the Man. I done one with Brother the Man.
Do you know what? Yeah, Brother, Save All Your Kisses for Me.
That's
Eurovision Song Contest.
That's it. Yeah, but the funny thing was when I done it with them, the guy that booked me, he booked me off the back of seeing me in the East End. Yeah. Where I'm doing like. Afghan and all that, and I was kind of like had a free rein. Yeah. To, you know what I mean? It was like, bomb, if you swear, don't worry. But then it was like, turn it upside down. And then he got me he's got me a job in the East End, but then he's got me a job, and I'm like, on TV. It wasn't on TV, but it was at Chroma Pier.
Oh,
but the thing was, it was children, like, can't do that, you can't say that, you can't say that. That's right. And they wheeled them all in the front in wheelchairs, all the old people. And,
so you had to rein in your act. Yeah. You had to think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because especially when you know what I mean. You know, sometimes if you're doing someone like who can you say? A Billy Connolly or someone like that. You're
Please.
gonna
One
do
of my
it.
all-time favourites.
You're gonna do it with
you ever
him swearing.
Did you ever see Billy Connolly in Boondock Saints, the movie?
No.
Oh, amazing guy.
What's it
in
called?
That. Boondock Saints.
Yeah.
If ever you get a chance, watch it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I've went to see him live, but I've never seen.
So can we have a bit of Billy before we tuck into our pie mash?
Oh yes, and I must say, it kind of looks a bit like the sort of thing I did in Glasgow, and I'm sure it's very nice, and we're going to tuck in. And I've been all around the world, America, New Zealand, Australia, and I've had all different kinds of grub, and this looks absolutely smashing. I'm going to give this a go, by the way, and I shall let you know what it's like. There we go. Where's my fork? There we go. And I did say fork, by the way. Yeah.
Well, we're going to wrap this up now because we want to get eating our pie mash, and I want to ask Jimmy some more interesting questions about his life. But before we do wrap up, Jimmy, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Oh, I'm still doing Billy Connolly there.
Yeah, Billy Connolly.
I don't know really. I the acting, I'm trying to get more into that, and also modelling as well. That's right.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
You've done the recent Cadbury's job.
Yeah, the funny thing was I signed up for that. What would it be? Late February of last year.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as I signed up, within about 2 weeks, the whole country closed down.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
yeah, of course.
So it's kind of like you've lost
Yeah.
a year. Like everyone in this world has kind of lost a year, really.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you've been doing. It's like my kids at school, they've kind of lost a year. It's only kind of
We're all
getting a bit
coming
going
out
now.
of the-
But yeah, but I don't know. The funny thing
We're
was
coming out of dark
for
times.
the Cadbury's one. I'll quickly tell you. Basically, it was only over here, Towbridge. We're pretty much situated now. We went over to do it over there. And all I had to do was stand there. So imagine this is a bar of chocolate. So I'm standing with a bar of chocolate, but I had to wear a football kit. So I've got
What team?
Well, this is it. So I've got over there, and I see a guy standing, and he's standing in the Tottenham shirt. And I said to the guy who's doing it all, I said, I've got to wear that after him. He went, no, you've not got that. He said, don't worry. He said, no, not that one. But he wasn't football minded anyway. He couldn't care less. He just went, bum, bum, bum. You're that one.
And what was you?
Chelsea. I said, it's not far. So I've got to stand in a Chelsea kit, but on the bar of chocolate for a promotion. I think it's still going now.
Oh, okay.
It's still going now.
I'll try and find that.
If you buy the chocolate, basically what it was, you buy the chocolate bar, and it gives you a score.
Oh, right.
For example, it might say, I don't know, Arsenal, but Arsenal 3.
Yeah.
Liverpool 0.
Okay.
But if it comes in,
Yeah.
you got to go to the game, and do you know what I
That's
mean?
really
yeah,
good.
yeah. I think it's still going now. You know what I mean?
That is so good.
But I mean, the thing is with it, I mean, it's not going to give you like 1-0 or 2.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's only trying to find one winner. So it might be like Arsenal beat Tottenham 5-0, and you think, well,
Yeah.
but someone's going to get a wrapper that's going to be the right score open. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jimmy, tell me. Basically, you're born and bred in London.
Yeah.
You grew up in Bermondsey, South London.
Yeah, off the Old Kent Road. Yeah, when I was young.
The Old Kent Road. You've done many jobs, and the one that I'm interested in knowing about is your tour job on the buses.
Yeah, on a big bus.
Like Reg Farney.
Yeah, that's what I used to get. Yeah.
Reg Farney.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
Tell me
did
about
that
it.
a few years. Used to basically you'd be plotted up at a stop, and just sell the tickets all day long. You know what I mean? Like Tooley Street, which is not far from where we are here.
That
You could be plotted anywhere.
the
really.
London Dungeons.
That's
weren't
it.
Where
Yeah,
they was,
that's it. You was right side. Yeah, the London Dungeons. You'd be right side there. Leicester Square. You could be anywhere. You come in the morning and they just plot you. I mean, you're out in all weathers because you're out there all day. But
yeah, I often see like a lot
it
of
was nice.
Americans on the tours and that.
Yeah.
I've never been on one myself, but I was always fascinated.
Yeah. Oh, so they're worth doing. They are worth doing. You know what I mean? If someone was coming over, you go, yeah. You know what I mean, to take money because they're pretty much going to see like all the places you think of taking someone. You've got to go past them. Big Ben, South London, you know, all these places. You know what I mean?
When we scrubbed.
It's great, yeah. You end up down there.
I used to walk around London and I was often like getting photographed by tourists. I think I'm in a lot of albums in different
Probably
countries.
is. Yeah. I mean, we used to get, I mean, all the times, and you know. And I'll tell you what was one funny thing happened. Do you remember Dom Jolly?
Yeah.
No, Dom Jolly. Because he used to do all wind-ups in the middle.
Yeah.
It
what was
was
that? Red Fox, he done. Hello.
Yes.
On the mobile,
That's
the
him.
big giant mobile phone.
That's it.
Oh, I love that.
Trigger
bloke.
Happy.
Oh,
It was called Trigger
that's
Happy.
It, Trigger Happy.
And I was at Leicester Square once.
Oh right.
And he said this. What he'd done, he had a pram outside a newsagent's.
Yeah.
And a balloon. And there's a balloon, and it kind of the balloon goes up, and the baby goes with it, and he's screaming, and everyone's kind of falls for it. Know what I mean? You know, and yeah.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
I used to watch his shows like regular.
Yeah.
I loved them.
He's great, yeah.
But he used to have like fights with like giant bunny rabbits.
That's
and
it.
that. It was just like
I remember,
mental.
I remember one time he was like, he's right in like Westminster, by the Churchill, that bit of green.
Yeah.
And he's just turned up serious with golf clubs.
Yeah.
And people are looking as if to say, you play golf, and he's looking with a caddy and saying like Big Ben's, like, you know what I mean? And he's asking people to be quiet because he's taking a shot. And
that bloke was a genius. Do you know what? I remember when he used to do Red Fox, and I got Mark to do it to some bloke once. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Mark walked up to this bloke and he went, Red Fox. Like he was a spy, and the bloke like looked at Mark, like, "What are you on?" But it was the Dom Jolly thing.
Yeah.
Dom Jolly used to walk up to people with the briefcase, put it down, and go, "Red Fox."
Yeah.
They're just like
what? Sorry.
people.
What?
I remember when he used to have fights with people in the park, like stage fights, and like you'd have an old lady sitting down eating her sandwiches, and look and think, like, is this for real?
Exactly.
It's just like,
when he come along and done that.
So,
who else we used to see? You used to see people coming past and that, you know what I mean? You know, I remember.
did you have any famous people on your tours?
On the tours, quite a few have gone on, but I've not been there. I mean, funny enough, like, mate sent me a photo once. He had Billy Connolly. Didn't go on it. But you just come walking down the street. I mean, that's the thing. You're in central London. You're going.
Of course.
I mean, people might be coming out of theatres and they've been doing a show. And
Billy
you know what I mean?
Connolly on the tour. I bet it'd be brilliant.
Oh.
He goes on a lot of tours, but just not back tours.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not me on tour. This one. Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, go on. Yeah,
really enjoyed interviewing you.
Yeah.
And you're such an interesting man.
Yeah.
And thank you.
That's all right, no problem.
Thank you for giving me some of your time
Yeah,
today.
no problem. Anytime.
A very interesting Londoner.
Yeah. There's a lot to see.
Yeah. God, you've got a lot of stories to tell, I tell you. It's so interesting. Thank you.
No problem. Very much. Thank you.
Now, we're going to wrap that up there and get into that pie mash.
Right on. TTFN. Ta-ta for now, all right?
Yes.
Hey driver, what's the damage?